Hello, my name is Carol Moran-Santos, and I am doing this video defining equity literacy for educators for the class SILC 630. So today I'm going to be discussing what it means to be equity literacy. Equity literacy, according to the reading I did, means to have the ability to recognize biases and inequities when addressing others. It takes place for me in this case in the classroom when I'm in the classroom and when I am responding to the inequities in the immediate term and long term. And last but not least, equity literacy means the ability to create and sustain biases-free and equitable classrooms, schools, and institutional cultures. As Gorski 2014 points, in the classroom, we are all a family when it comes to provide equity literacy. And when I teach, I do believe that in the classroom we are all one family, even when each individual is unique, special, and capable of becoming a great student that will influence the world. As an educator, I believe that my influence will be reflected in the access to opportunities I provide my students. Equity literacy educators can transform learning environments by recognizing that each student is an individual that possesses her own set of attributes or cultural identifiers, according to Banks and Banks 2020. Each student can have multiple groups of memberships. Thus, equity literate educators should be aware of the potential biases and inequities related to students' membership groups. In addition, as Goski points out. Question number 2. Explain how being equity literacy serves or does not serve a role or purpose in my life, career, or educational journey. Serving others is the best purpose that I have in my life. When I am in the classroom, I make sure the lessons are developed intentionally for the age group that I'm serving. I am serving in a community that has many disadvantages, and I appreciate every culture, and I try to include that when I plan the material for the classrooms and the interactions that are available for each student. In order for the classroom to be a place where they learn and explore and they are treated equally, but at the same time individualized for whom they are, and they will and how they will learn. For example, when I was in 6th grade, the teacher had 25 students, and she was the only one teaching every single subject that we received in that 6th grade. But I had the opportunity to learn while the teacher planned each class to give her students the best learning environment and equip the group that she was serving. I was in the public school with many disadvantages. However, I was an honor student that year. Why do I still remember her? With her short little hair, and she was very tall, I assume that I remember her today. It was due to the opportunity to access all the materials that she planned to include the best interactions with my classmates. Even when as a group we had limitations to learn in a public organization, she made every effort to provide us with learning activities that will enhance our learning development at that age. Like crochet blanket that I made, that I still kept many years after I finished school. Now I make sure that example helps me with the students that I serve so I can provide them with learning activities that are individualized and material that they can have access. I provide students with intentional activities that will enhance the school readiness regardless their cultural or economic disadvantages.